Alright guys, it's actually the first weekend of January, and today's actually been a pretty nice day. It's been a bit sunny. The sun peaked out pretty early in the morning, and it's been like that all afternoon. So let's just kind of briefly just walk through most of these potted plants. I'm not sure if I spend too much time on the details on this, but most things are doing well. Am I watering? Yes, I'm watering probably at least like 3 to 4 times a week. Only time I don't water if it looks really kind of grayish, like like if I would water and the leaves don't dry out by the end of the day, I don't intend to water it. But besides that, I've been watering it when I get a chance. So let's just briefly take a look at everything. So these are my Patio rootstocks right here. I was hoping to get a chance to repot some of them and separate them out before the end of this year. I just didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. And keep on going. Lots of potted trees. I got a lot of these small potted ones that's kind of outgrowing. It's kind of 1 gallon pot. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to be repotted sometime this winter. There's a nice like Patio rootstock right here that I plan to graft onto this. Is I'm going to be grafting some of the seedling immature clone scions of sweet tart. See how it does. Okay, and some more seedlings. This is my sunpari seedling. There's some more seedlings here. These are some grafted trees. They're still quite small. Got it last year. Hopefully they don't bloom too many times this year, so I get some more height off of them. Here's a dwarf Hawaiian that's beginning to bloom. I will probably look into moving this under the cover of the patio as an experiment. I'll talk about that a little bit later. More seedlings. More seedlings here, some grafted trees. Grafted trees are kind of beginning to swell up. Some buds. Let's see. There's a nice Fallon variety. Looking good. Hopefully once it starts pushing some blooms, I'm going to do some experiments with it. Here's Golden Queen Jen Huang. And back here is kind of like my army of curry. Kind of curry plants. Some more seedlings here. Lots of seedlings and lots of small grafted varieties. There's a lot of these selections of sweet tart, which I'll talk a bit more this coming year when I start doing some grafting and experimentation with it. Some lemon zest seedlings, which I've done some experiments and grafting of them already. Some more seedlings. The maha, the variegated maha, still looks pretty nice. Look at it. This M4 with 3 trunks looking pretty nice. Okay. Some more. There's some grafted varieties. Here's a Julie little fruitlet. I don't think it's gonna make it. It's really beginning to show some winter damage and cracking. So I might just end up picking it and eating it sour and green. Some more grafted varieties. These are all grafted. This section right here is all grafted stuff. Here's my it's not mine. This is friends of mine babysitting this chansa, grafted chansa. This is a podang right here. Podang. I'm letting this grow out this winter just to pamper the tree, because I didn't really get any. There was no good vegetative growth this year, so let this to kind of pamper the tree through winter, and then I'll be removing both these scions. I'll be grafting it just to kind of, but I can just keep it as a variety somewhere on my tree. It's a variety called podang that's used quite a bit in Indonesia. Okay. All right. Here's some more seedlings. This is a sweet tart right here. Some altafo seedlings. More seedlings right here. Let's see. Some honey kiss, lemon zest, coconut cream right here. And this tiny one's a pina colada. We started a bunch of new seeds, but I think most of them is going to end up rotting. But there's some that's kind of sprouting, but most probably end up going to rotting in this kind of weather condition. Here's some that I picked up on picked up during Black Friday. This is a Carlon Lung. Don't know much about it. This one's a Madame Blanc. It's a Caribbean variety. And here's a Chocanon. And again, I'll be using most of this just as rootstocks. I didn't meant to say rootstock. I meant to be using most of these as a source of scions. So these are never going to be going on the ground. They're going to remain as potted trees, like all the rest of my grafted Florida trees, and then I'm going to use it as a source of scions to graft onto my in-ground trees. So this is the first of my patio covered mango plants. So the general theory on this is that I'm hoping just with minimum cover patio coverage, that prevents it from like the morning dews, kind of like the mist, that I'll be able to get a fruit set on the first bloom. So let's take a look at some of this. So far summer has been pretty clean. Summer's been a little bit more dirty, but some of these pushed out before I got a chance to move it. So for example, you look at this right here, you could kind of see the damaged blooms and the new blooms pushing out, but lots of new ones here and here. And as some of my other mangoes starts to bloom, I'm going to try to fit as much as possible kind of just under the eaves of the patio cover, and then to see what happens. I mean, that's a theory. I think I'll be able to get it to set fruit on the first bloom, and therefore hopefully get fruits that ripen in, say, July, August. So the theory I have is just that it's not at least my area, it's not the cold. Maybe it's a bit of the wind and the rain, but mostly like the mildew, the moisture in the morning that just doesn't clear up, that causes most of the damage on the first blooms. So I'm going to put it here. I sprayed this once with copper. I don't intend to spray anything else until I see, maybe like if I see powdery mildew, I would spray for it. But if I don't see anything else, I'm not going to be spraying for it. So trying to see with as much minimal work that I could do to see what will set fruit with this theory in mind. And as other varieties kind of start blooming, I'm going to start bringing some of them under the cover of the patio. And I'm using a patio and not like a tree or anything like that. And my theory is it has to be kind of a synthetic coverage, not like a tree, because when you're under a tree and stuff, you still get like mist that forms below it. Things still pass through it, and there's always kind of like dust and stuff that comes down from the trees. So this has to be like a synthetic overtop cover, like a patio. And this right here is the variety buttercream. So this buttercream, and we'll see what happens. I mean, this is the first time I'm trying this out, and we'll start bringing more varieties as they bloom into this section, as many as kind of fit into this little cramped area before before it all pushes out too much blooms. Just try to see if it works. That's the theory. Wish me luck on that. All right, thanks.